right, Saints. Shalom, shalom. We got the roofers out. All praises to the Most High. They're here. We're getting things done. Like I said, Saints, I told you. Man, check this truck out real quick. No, even though it's a Dodge, it's a Ram. They do got some nice trucks, I ain't gonna lie. The Dodge do got some nice trucks, I can't lie. But at the end of the day, Saints, hey, Pastor's not playing. I told you, we're getting things done. Look at this. Brand new roof being put on. I can go ahead and walk you around. We got piles we gotta burn. Yeah. Getting it done, Saints. All praises to the Most High. Got goat right here. Yeah, so it's looking like they got a couple more hours. They got the old roof tore off. They're getting the drip. They're getting that underlayer put on right now. Got to put that underlayer on, that black. It's gonna be time to throw on them shingles. All praises to the Most High. This is what it's about, Saints. And you're like, well, Pastor, I thought you talked about doing all the work yourself. I thought you talked about, excuse me, I got something else in my other hand. I thought you talked about doing the work, and Yah said to build your own gardens, plant your own gardens, build your own houses. We can do that work right there. We can tear off a roof and put on a new roof. It's not rocket science. It does take a little study, a little diligence, math, making sure things line up. But this is something I'm selling this home. So the buyer wants the work done, quote unquote, professionally, quote unquote, by a BBB accredited, a Better Business Bureau, or something like, something that's licensed, someone who's licensed, etc., etc. And I'm not a licensed roofer, etc., etc., so we're not doing the roof. But we're getting it hired out pretty cheap. We know some people who are in the real estate business who sell land, and he referred me to his buddy who does the roofs, and we got a excellent deal on the roof. I'd like to get a video with him, or with my buddy Chris, who's leading this roofing job here. We'll get that. We'll see if we can get him on camera, and he's a really cool guy. The guy I met, his buddy, when I'm out looking for land, because like I said, the house is being sold. I'm out looking for land, and you show yourself friendly, so it builds friendships. And he was like, well, I got a roofer guy. I don't have a roofer. I was going to do the work myself. Then she's like, no, we want somebody licensed and whoop-de-whoop. So, Saints, we did it. We went ahead and followed through. And so my buddy, the guy I met through looking for land, he was like, I have a guy who does roofs. So I was like, okay, yeah, let me get his contact information. So I get his contact information. And you know what? The woman I'm selling this house to, she has a roofer guy. He was going to charge me $3,500 more than this roofer. $3,500. So that's what I've saved, Saints, is $3,500 for a brand new roof on this double wide mobile home. This thing is 30 by 78, or 28 wide by 80 long. That's a big home. This is it, Saints. This is it. You need us a big dump truck like that right there. Big dump truck. And a nice big old truck to pull that boy. The 6.7 Power Stroke. 6.7 is the reliable, trusty. If you're looking for a diesel, you're gonna get that 6.7. So with that, Saints, I'm gonna get off here. I ain't gonna hold you. Just letting you see a little bit of the process. Boys carrying shingles up. We're making way. With that, I salute you. Shalom, shalom.